guys, welcome to Hither Yon channel. I'm Yen, the brand manager Asia for Hither Yon.
And I'm Juliet, I'm cellar door manager here in Willunga. And today we're going to share with you some tips on how to taste wine like a pro.
So we will have two wines today. One is 2020 Petit Blanc, just a new released vintage. Very exciting.
And then we'll have the 2019 Tempranillo. So we'll try a white and a red with you.
Sounds good.
Alright, so in terms of glassware, typically to try two different wines, a white and a red, you're going to need two different glasses. First glass for the white wine would be a bit of a smaller one, and then for the red wine a bit of a bigger one like this, a larger glass.
And majority of Australian wine is screw cap. Here's a little tip. Instead of crack the top of the screw cap, you can put your hands on the hood or the neck and cracking this way. So it doesn't change any taste from the wine, but it's just a little bit cooler. Yeah.
And finally, in terms of temperature of service for your wines, you want to pour the white at around 11 and 12 degrees, so not too cold. That allows for the flavors to open up a little bit in your glass. And then for the red wine, we usually say pour red wine at room temperature, but room temperature in Australia is a little bit too warm. So we want to pour red wine between 14 and 16 degrees, depending on the body of your wine and the acidity. So yeah, that's our room temperature.
Yeah, sometimes you can even chill a bit the red wine for
Absolutely.
serving and drinking.
Alright, let's try the wines now. You just need to make sure you are in the right conditions to do it. You need to be in a room with really good lighting. Natural light is preferred, but overall you just want to be able to see through the wine and through the glass. You also need a white background. So typically here we have a white sheet because our table is dark, but if you have a white table, that will do the trick. That's just to allow you to see through and
The color easily.
see the right color.
And I think generally speaking, there are three steps involved in the wine tasting. First, we look at the appearance, and second, we talk about nose, and eventually we taste the wine. We talk about the palates. So let's try first.
Let's try our white wine.
Thank you, Ju.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
So you want to pour a good amount in here to be able to really see the color, and that will be even more relevant for the red wine.
Yes. So follow the tip from Ju. You will have the white sheet here. You can see the color easily. What do you think, Ju? Do you think this is pale lemon?
Yeah, it's quite a pale color, and it's definitely lemon. It's a nice yellow, bright yellow. So
Yeah, and very bright and clear. Yeah.
very pretty color.
Yeah. And secondly, let's check the nose.
So there's actually 3 steps in the nose, and they're called first nose, second nose, third nose. First nose will be you just smell from over here, and you don't touch the wine. The wine hasn't swirled in the glass yet, so
Wow, I would say this is really pronounced.
it is very pronounced actually. You can smell quite a lot of aromas already.
I actually can smell it from long distance, like even here.
Yeah, very fragrant wine.
Yeah.
Second nose is after swirling, so you just swirl a little bit like this. So you just make the air enter in contact with the wine.
For the start, maybe you can put on the table and do it like this.
Yeah, if you're afraid of spilling the wine everywhere, that's a good technique.
Yeah, for practicing.
So second nose is after swirling. So the flavors would have opened up here thanks to the air. Oh, it's nice. It's got a really nice kind of sea breeze salinity about it.
Yeah, and some like grapefruits.
It's very fruity,
Yeah.
very citrusy. Yeah,
Did you find a little bit chalky and also some like oyster shell?
it's very mineral.
Yeah.
There's a nice edge to it. Nice freshness about it actually.
Yeah, and musky, like also jasmine.
Yeah,
bit
super floral.
sweetness from the nose. Yeah.
It smells really good, not gonna lie.
Ooh, dangerous in summer. Okay, Jill, what's for next?
Next up is the palate. So we're actually gonna try the wine now. You can either swallow or spit, up to you guys.
Yeah, it's just so yummy, I know. And yeah, it's quite high acidity, what do you think?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really mouth-watering.
yeah, it is very mouth-watering. It's actually probably mostly due to the fact that we picked this grape a little bit earlier. So it's not fully ripe. It's not too high in sugars because this wine is dry. It's a very dry white wine actually.
But it's all natural acidity.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
Very fresh.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a variety that you guys probably know. It's called Muscat Blanc à Petit Grain. So we call it here white muscat. It's a variety from France. It's one of the noble varieties in Alsace actually. And it's usually sweet. When we hear muscat, we think of sweet fortified white wine, right?
It's sometimes with bubbles.
Yeah. But this one is dry style, and again, picking it earlier allows us to keep it dry.
Yeah. And how about intensity? What do you think?
It's quite pronounced again. Yeah, you still have these nice citrusy flavors coming through.
Yeah.
Very lemony.
Yeah.
Kind of lemon candy almost. And that's super nice minerality. It's very fresh. Yeah, salinity, minerality. Very pronounced.
Yeah.
You still get the muskiness of it as well.
And it's keep going.
Oh,
It's
super
really long finish. Yeah. And also you can talk about the body of the wine. I think this wine is not light. For me, it's medium.
Definitely.
There's quite weight on.
Yeah, there's a bit of weight on the
yeah.
mouth. It's not watery. It's a little bit heavier than water.
Yeah.
So that's definitely medium bodied.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'll try again. So as a conclusion, this wine is really bright and fresh. It's got nice salinity, beautiful citrusy aromas and flavors. Very nice and light, and easy drinking, very easy drinking.
Very pretty. I will highly recommend.
All right, let's try the red now.
Second wine, we're going to taste the 2019 Tempranillo. So there's another tip I didn't mention just now. Don't put too strong perfume when you do wine tasting because it will impact your nose. Yeah.
Another pro tip.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
And the red wine, what's the color look like?
I would say this color is probably medium. It's not too deep. You can still see through. You can see the stem.
Medium ruby with pretty purple rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It's quite pronounced too, actually.
Yeah.
You can smell it from far away.
Yeah. And for me, so many violet flavor of it.
You can smell the oak actually as well. There's a bit of a smokiness to it. It's nice and oaky.
And also a little bit black pepper. A lot stock fruits like blackberry, blueberry, and mulberry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very dark.
And the palate.
It's nice and light actually. It's not as full-bodied as you'd expect. It's got a nice medium body. Acidity is quite high, but not as high as the white wine.
Medium plus, I would say. Yeah. And also we talk about tannin compared to the white wine because we don't have any tannin from the white. But this one, I would say it's medium to medium
the
plus.
tannins, yeah, they're here, but they're not too creepy. They're not harsh or astringent. They're actually brown tannins, I'd say.
Yeah.
They're not green. They're not young tannins.
But very fine. Yeah.
Okay, and at the end of the tasting, you're going to want to assess the quality of your wine.
You can make a conclusion.
Yeah. So depending on what you found when drinking it, you're going to be able to say if the wine is not good or if it's outstanding. And then you're probably going to be able to assess the aging potential of the wine too. So what do we think for this red?
For Hither Yon, I will always say outstanding.
It is actually a very good wine. We've got a good balance, good length. The finish was very long for this wine too.
Yeah, and you can taste the quality of the fruit.
The intensity of the flavor and the aromas were both really
And long finish
pronounced.
as well.
So it is a very good wine. And in terms of aging, Yan, what do you think for both
wine?
the white and the red?
I think the white one definitely drink now, and not for aging, but the red Tempranillo can drink now also, but can have a short years of aging, for example 5 years, so there's no problem.
Yeah. And when you're finished tasting, you can do the third nose. That's when it comes into plan. So you just either finish your glass or spit it all. And you take a new smell at the glass, the empty glass, and that gives you beautiful new vision on the aromas and on the flavor profile of the wine. I find that this third nose on this wine is very oaky again. It's quite smoky. It's a little bit meaty actually. There's a nice chorizo aroma coming
Yeah, that is
through.
a good one. Yeah, I found a little bit savory, like chorizo, a little bit meaty.
Savory cured meat. Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is today's video. I hope you enjoy it.
I hope you guys learned the few tips that we had to share with you, and don't hesitate to drop a comments below. I'll be happy to read them and answer any questions that you guys might have.
And also, don't forget to subscribe us. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
See ya.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Jen.
We're going to keep drinking.
Yeah.
Enjoy the week and the weekend.
Bye.